I think everybody's got a favorite mountain. My favorite mountain changes every single time I come to Canada. And last time I was here, I decided my new favorite mountain is Mount Stephen, which is just across the BC border in Yoho National Park. That's where I want to head this morning. But I'm a little bit concerned about one thing. I think spring runoff has just started, which means water levels could be too high for the photo that I'm hoping to make. So I guess there's only one way to try though, and let's hit the road and head to BC. I just made it to Yoho National Park. I don't think you'll be able to see me. You might be able to see some pre-glow on Mount Stephen back that way. But the water levels at the river are insanely high, and I'm not sure this is gonna happen. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get a photo this morning, but I am gonna grab my gear. I am going to head down the hill and hopefully get next to the water and get a photo of this beautiful mountain. But there is so much water, it's insane. The river is kicking like crazy, and it's the Kicking Horse River, so that makes sense. I'm not sure you can hear me because the river is just kicking. It's so loud. I can't come down to where there's the path along the river, and the path is totally underwater. And to make matters worse, there's nowhere to get far enough out to get Mount Stephen in a photo. So yeah, this was a failed mission. I'm gonna jump back in the Jeep and see if I can find something else to photograph really quick. I've only got 20-30 minutes until sunrise, so I gotta move.
Hush my troubled mind and rest. I need to breathe and clear my head. Shut my eyes and dream of things I could.
So I panicked a little bit. That photo just wasn't working the way I wanted it to. I could have stayed there and shot a pretty average photo with alpenglow, but I'm not in this to make average photos, so I panicked, realized I had maybe 15 minutes to get to Emerald Lake, and now I'm scrambling to try to make it to Emerald Lake in time for sunrise. Emerald Lake's normally a sunset spot, so I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now.
I could have done much differently. Wait for me now.
I made it to Emerald Lake, and I'm kind of remembering why I never come here for sunrise. The sun rises to the east, as usual, and in BC you're on the other side of the Continental Divide, so the mountains block the light from getting in here. So sun is rising just beyond all these peaks right here, and thus not catching anything in here at all. At sunset, it's the opposite situation where you get the sun just bathing this whole area. So it looks really beautiful right now. But when you have heavy backlight like this, it's really hard to get a proper exposure because the sky is so much brighter than the area on the ground. So other than silhouettes or really like heavily HDR'd images, it's a little bit of a challenge. I am still, I think, gonna take an image though. There's this peak over here and these trees, and I think this might actually make a really nice balanced image with the two of them beside each other. Another reflection shot in Canada. Seems like every shot I'm taking in Canada is a reflection shot, but I think this will work.
I might come around to this. Find common ground before we lose our heads, before we scrub our minds in bliss.
Okay, so I want to get a little bit wider than I thought I would like on this image. A lot of times people think panos have to be this way. They don't. They can be up and down as well. So I've got this crazy reflection, and the way I want it to work is I want more of it because I think it's going to be a 4x5 crop or maybe a square crop. It just looks best that way, I think. So I'm taking one image where I'm tilted way down, pointing almost only at the reflection, one right in the middle, and then one up a little bit. And the tricky part is I've got a 1.2 grad on, a medium grad, that's a 4-stop medium grad. And because I have that on, I have to manipulate that every single photo I take. So I think it looks okay.
You have my heart until I die.
I wish there was some light. It doesn't look like there's gonna be any alpenglow, but I'm gonna stick around and see if it happens because I think this image would be really good with just a bit of alpenglow. So we'll wait it out a bit.
Built up from love, torn down by pride. A family made from a new design. Wait for me now. I might come around, I might come around to this.
Just no light this morning. It's such a dull sky and got no alpenglow at all. Kind of wish I would have stayed at Cathedral Mountain and shot that, even though it wasn't perfect. I do think I did get an image here. Kind of a basic shot, but yeah, it works regardless.
Leave the lights off when you go.
It's probably because of my sports days, but I'm super competitive and I really, really don't like walking away from a day or from a shoot without getting something I love. So I think I'm going to go slowly back towards Calgary, and on the way, hopefully, try to spot some animals. There's elk around, there's bighorn sheep, there's mountain goats, which are my favorite, although they're pretty hard to spot. And of course, there's the bears. So yeah, let's wander back towards Calgary and hope we can spot something.
On your ride back home. In this town, someone can spring out of nowhere. And I swear, you came out of nowhere. I've been waiting on the darkness to cool me down.
So I was just about to give up hope on spotting wildlife, and then I just saw a black blob go flying through the forest. And then amazingly, I saw a second black blob. And it turns out it's 2 adult black bears, but one of the adult black bears is just left, and the other one is just plopped down and is looking straight at me a long ways away, but just kind of having a nap and relaxing. I don't know if maybe they were just mating, because you never see 2 adult black bears like that together, or rarely see that. So I don't know if that's what was going down, but now there's only one and he's just having a nap, so maybe that's exactly what happened. A little bit tuckered out after a little bit of activity. But I'm gonna sit and see if he does anything, because so far he's just laying there. And yeah, it's just me. Usually when there's a bear, there's like 20, 40 vehicles, call it a bear jam, but nobody else sees this guy because he's so far away. And yeah, like I said, hopefully he moves a bit if he's got any energy left in him.
We can laugh as oceans crash, your tears on our face. I don't care if I'm keeping my heart safe. I know clouds will bring the darkness to cool me down. I'm just looking for
Back home at my parents' place, and I was thinking on the drive that it was a bit of a bust today. And then I was also thinking that if a day where you go running around the mountains taking pictures and finding bears is a bust, then life is good. Life is so good here in Canada. I'm excited for a little bit more of it. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of star photography because there's lots of blue skies coming up apparently. I think I'm gonna go on a hike to Lake O'Hara, and I don't know what else I got in store, but definitely some other stuff. So I guess I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.